All right. I'm going to be touching on 5 habits that you basically just like, it's non-negotiable. These are the best 5 habits, or easily up there with some of the best ones. So definitely do these, definitely pay attention. Now, first of all, you kind of got to ask yourself, right? Okay, these habits might seem very simple or whatever it may be, but you kind of got to ask yourself, and I think Iman and a couple of people have said this, right? Is if they're that simple and you're still not doing them, right? You're failing. So it's like, if they are that simple, you should be doing them, right? If you keep thinking to yourself, oh yeah, that's super simple, yeah, I know that one, but you're not doing it, you're missing all of it. Like, it's no point understanding something and not doing it. Action is literally everything. So that's the most important part. If you can't even action on the easy information that you've been handed, bro, you're losing. So main point 1, and this has probably been the biggest one for me, is working your life off a Google Calendar. I know some people don't like this and they go, why, if you achieve success, why would you want to be held down to a calendar? Bro, if you're running a business, if you have things that need to be done, you need to have a to-do list and you need to have a rough schedule of your day. You need to know when you're going to train, roughly when you're going to eat. And I don't eat at these exact times, I don't train at these exact times, but it gives me a guideline for my day. And that's the biggest thing. If you have a guideline for your day, if you roughly know what you need to be doing, then every day you don't have to wake up and ask yourself, hey, what do I do today? Wonder what I could work on today. Wonder when I'm going to train today. Wonder when I'm going to eat today. The human brain can only allow, well, I think there was a study done on this, right? And I'm going to butcher this, but you get the idea of it. Is the human brain can only process so many things a day before you hit like a certain fatigue point. So the amount of things you can bring down, the better. I know, like Mark Zuckerberg and all these people or whatever, not that I consider them, in a position that I'd want to be in or whatever it may be. I'm pretty sure with them, right? Just, sorry, I'm rambling a bit, but with them, right? They lay out their clothes the night before. They wear very much the same thing. I'm pretty sure if you look up Mark Zuckerberg, I think it's like blue jeans, white shirt, or a black shirt, right? And he basically has wore that every day. I'm pretty sure Steve Jobs and stuff did that. There's a reason these people are doing that. They're just trying to bring down decision fatigue, right? You run your life off a Google Calendar. Now, this just gives me a rough time to wake up, rough time that I'm setting my alarms around, certain things in the day I want to have, vitamins, whatever it may be, when I'm training, when I'm not training, clear bits in my schedule, when I'm working, when I'm not working, dinner times, etc. Give yourself a rough guideline for your day, roughly how you want your day to go. Start setting up your life on Google Calendar. It will literally change everything for you. There's no doubt in my mind. My second point is reading. Now, I know some people don't like reading. I didn't like reading at the start, but as you can see by the collection here, I obviously started reading. For me, that was an important part of it. I'm trying to extract the most value out of these books as I can. And I feel like that's an important part. I feel like they've been critical in some of the growth that I've had. For instance, Brian Tracy's book that I just read recently. I know I mentioned it in another video, but it was the one of the most recent ones I've read, so it's the most applicable at this point. That gave me some major breakthroughs that I would not have had, or things that I would have realized without that book. So reading for me has been super critical. I try to action on as much of it as I can. Never really been a big reader until probably like 3 years ago. I don't even think I had read a book for ages, but now I've listened to multiple audiobooks a month. I read multiple physical books a month. Yeah, I even have it linked into my calendar for like X goals, like 10 pages, 20 pages, 100 pages, whatever it may be, right? I even set that in my calendar. So reading has been super critical. Somebody did say at one point, right? If you don't have a physical network in person of people that are higher up than you, right? What you can do is you can associate with the people, or you can spend the most time, right, with the successful people in these books. So you'll slowly become who you hang around the most with, right? Or what information you receive the most, you'll slowly become towards that, or you'll start thinking like that person, right? So say you like Trump, maybe he's not the best man, maybe you don't like his political views or whatever, but he's done some really cool things in business. So I wouldn't mind taking care out of his book. So if I spend the most time reading this, or the most time around these successful people, as a byproduct of that, I'm going to become more like that. My thinking's going to align more to that. So it's important. That's where I feel like reading and books are like so key. You'll come across, maybe the whole book will be shit, right? But you might come across one point that changes everything. All it is this one nugget. It always takes that one thing. It's never like massive things like, oh, the whole book's been a revelation. This is a whole new life for you. Sometimes it is like that. But sometimes it's that one key thing you take away. And it's just like, holy fuck. For me, again, Brian Tracy's book, chapter 4. Crazy insightful for me. So yeah, start reading. 3 for me was move fast. Bro, over my shit, I moved way too slow. If I thought something might work, might not work, I would procrastinate on it. I would do it for multiple months. I would be like, okay, is this everything set out correctly? And then I'd eventually trial it and it wouldn't work. And I'm like, holy fuck, there's all those months wasted when I probably could have actioned it realistically within a week if I was actually just knuckling down, right? Move fast, move way faster. Andrew Tate says it in multiple Hustlers University things and things I've seen, right? Move fast, bro. Move way faster. You are moving so fucking slow. There was somebody I was talking to recently, a guy that I'm teaching at the moment. Bro, he moves so slow and he's starting to realize it, right? I'm like, you are moving so slow compared to how you should be moving. So move way faster. If you need to do something, do it today. Like, bro, move way faster. For me, it was just everything. Oh, this schedule, is this going to be good? How should I lay it out? Just boom. You should have just set it out instantly. Do I need to start training this? Boom, try it today. Move fast. Is this ad gonna work, for instance? Okay, try it today. Don't like procrastinate. Don't try to get research on it. Don't try to get multiple opinions. Just action it today. See if it works. Try it now. So move way faster. I won't touch on that too much. Now, as we know, everyone should know this by now, but these companies, okay, for phones, for Instagram, TikTok, all these things. Now, I don't have these things on my phone, but a lot of you will. They've literally paid people to come in and make them super addictive and distracting. So you should either not have it in your office at all or set it on do not disturb. Bro, do not disturb on my phone is pretty much on fucking 80% of the day. Everyone that knows me knows my phone is constantly on do not disturb. Throw your phone on do not disturb. That's all I can really touch on that point. But if you're working, work. If you're having fun, have fun. If you're out, maybe take it off. But if you're working, there's no point having notifications on Instagram, having notifications TikTok, random song release notifications. Like, bro, turn your phone on do not disturb or take it out of the room. Completely eliminate that distraction. Number 5 for me was exercise, and not just lifting weights, taking up some type of sport or something like that, right? Now, I know like it's been super popular for like 6 months, 12 months for people to go start like some type of combat sport. And I'm just kind of jumping on the bandwagon with that. I've been training for like somewhere in the realm of 8 to 10 to 11 months, something like that, right? Now I do 1 to 2 hours a day, every day, well, 5 days a week. And that has been like key. So lift weights, take up some type of sport that's going to have high strain. Now, I wear this Whoop band constantly, and I'll sometimes wear it to training. I'll usually burn like anywhere between 1,500 to 2,500 calories when I'm doing these types of sports that isn't weightlifting, right? So, bro, you get so much strain out of it. And as anyone knows, right? Doing extreme exercise is like so good for you. Your mental clarity will go up. You're learning a skill. Like, bro, you'll just be so much better off. So start exercising. Don't be one of these people that never exercise. They just sacrifice their body now for money or whatever. To then, I actually heard this saying the other day. It was people sacrifice their body now for money later, and then they use the money later to fix their body. So if you can just fucking work on your physical fitness and your money, your business, all at the same time, you'll be so much better off. Don't be one of these people that neglect exercise, because I know I've been one, being like, okay, cool, I'm gonna sacrifice my body now, eat, but sit here like 20 hours a day, and that'll be my fuel. Bro, don't do it like that. Take the hour, take the 2 hours out of your day to go exercise. It'll be a key changer in your mentality, everything like that. So just to reiterate, the 5 points: working off a calendar, reading, moving fast, phone on do not disturb, and you've got exercise. Do these things, these 5 habits, these very simple habits, and yeah, you'll literally be so far ahead. It's not even funny. So action upon the easy things, man.